Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and I think it's not wrong to say that people in Southeast Asia, and specifically in Borneo / Kalimantan, are obsessed with limes. Look at how many lime trees there are here in this orchard among the coconut trees. Those are all Kasturi or Calamansi limes. Mandarin kumquat hybrid. By the way, not everything that's called the lime is related to each other more closely than to other citruses. Sometimes it's more closely related to, well, some Australian species. Sometimes it's more closely related to kumquat. The Australian and the kumquat, they are not even considered real citruses by many. So lime is something which is usually very sour and used as a spice. The calamansi, the flesh is sour, but the skin is sweet. It's being used as a spice and also as a deodorant. And if you look at it, here they grow quite bushy, and they seem to be some proper variety because they have no spines. Nearby I saw calamansi limes with spines, which were much more erect, and basically you could use them as a barbed wire fence. So here we have those calamansi limes, either bushy or really erect like this. But they're also calling a lot of other things limes. They're even calling oranges and mandarins, usually they call them limes in the language limau. Well, this here is also some lime. And if I'm not mistaken, this is what I would call here the Persian or Tahiti lime, the standard lime we have in the West. Over there a lot more calamansi limes, but over there are a lot more limes with fruits. So here basically they can slap the word lime on basically everything. Well, they are usually calling the lemons limon. They are not calling them limau, but limon. Oh, those will be in flower soon. So here still the calamansi lime. Here is something which is maybe a seedling plant, or maybe just maybe the rootstock broke through because the graft died, and here you can see the heavy thorns. Well, here we have some small limes of different species. Those are too small to properly assess them, but look at this lime here. Yeah, this would be the Persian / Tahiti lime, I would say. It's growing in a very spreading manner. However, here some of them are also growing upwards. But basically it's very hard to grow this as a tree. Even if you grow it as a tree, a lot of the branches will go down on the ground. Here another one. It does not look exactly like the Persian lime. Look at that. All those limes have a little elongated thing here, almost like an avocado. And look, this is again some seedling tree with spines. So this, very interesting, but we cannot say that this is the typical Persian lime. This one still has spines, but they are small, and not so prominent. Also, folks, by the way, I'm not a specialist on limes, and I did not Google around before I made this video. I'm showing you all the features I deem important about those fruits, and you can tell me then what you think about those limes. Here are the unripe fruits of this one. Here are ripe fruits on the ground of the same one. Well, here the Kasturi or Calamansi. Here we have the leaves with the peduncle, the fruits, the flowers. Let's go on. There are more limes around here. We'll probably not get all of them, but we'll get some interesting ones. So this one, as I said, probably some new hybrid. Seems to be good enough because they left it, but it's growing very upright. Also with this one, could be some sort of hybrid because of the spines. That's the usual growth form I'm seeing those limes to grow like. Look, here they have been even pulled up with ropes and stuff, but still you can see that they really want to grow in a prostrate manner. Oh, young durian tree. Here, the next one, same thing. They really want to grow low to the ground. A couple branches might grow upright, but most of them will go down. Oh, Oh, I hope nobody catches me around here. Usually they are quite friendly, but not always. I mean, okay, usually when there's these stupid white men filming instead of stealing, they are okay with it, but you never know. Here you have again a calamansi and what I would call a Persian lime. Back there, some other seedling tree. Look at this. This calamansi hasn't got a single thorn, but this one, which looks like a calamansi, is incredibly thorny. Same goes for this one. And now let's go to the crocodile egg lime. I have no lemon around here. They do grow proper lemons and they call them limon, so they really differentiate them from the numerous limes. It's funny they don't have an own name for oranges, for many oranges and mandarins. They have a whole bunch of oranges and mandarins they call limao, but they have a special name for the lemon, not to confuse it with the lime. So here we have the crocodile egg lime. This one is again a spiny plant. I don't know, maybe some of those things are supposed to be spiny, but spiny usually means it's a seedling. Whenever you have a good variety, you try to kind of select away the spines, because spines are a problem when harvesting the stuff. So the crocodile egg lime is very long, like a crocodile egg. And here you can see at least this one is growing half prostrate, but it does have a couple twigs which grow upright. A lot more than this thing, which is similar to a Persian lime. Although I'm not sure if this is really a Persian lime, because this one has very white fruits. Well, you know what? I'll just pick this one. It has some sourness, so it's not a Brazilian lime. Let's see, maybe they have some more limes here. Those are all I spotted so far. I really wanted to show them to you, especially because they are growing here all at a distance. They are growing under more or less the same conditions. It's not just one lime grown in this garden, one lime in that garden. Here you can totally compare them. Also, what do you think about those strange limes with the elongated stalk? Oh, here's another nice hut. I really need to find out where to sleep tonight. So folks, please tell me firstly, did I identify those limes correctly? Then what are your thoughts on the growth form of those limes? Then, yeah, basically, what do you think about somebody who has a garden full of maybe over 100 lime trees? Then, of course, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the incredibly beautiful island of Borneo. And if you want not to miss any more of my videos, it's not enough to subscribe to my channel. You also need to press the little notification bell.